Mohammed, NTV.
Well, the Kenya Medical Research Institute, KEMRI, is on the spot of a possible embezzlement of 2.28 billion shillings, irregular hiring of some members of staff, failure to account for donor funds, among other ills. The claims are contained in a letter that has been sent to the office of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and investigative agencies by a senior member of staff. As Duncan Haemba now reports, the letter to the DP surfaces a few weeks after another civil servant paid for advertisement in the Daily Nation in an open letter to the president, raising concerns over a deal to rob the National Land Commission a possible 11.16 billion shillings.
The Kenya Medical Research Institute, KEMRI, is ailing if the contents of a letter addressed to DP Rigathi Gachagua are anything to go by. The letter was written on 29th November 2022, and its reference was and remains financial irregularities, mismanagement, abuse of office and malpractices at KEMRI. In the letter, the Kenya Union of Civil Servants KEMRI branch says it has received from its members information regarding serious financial mismanagement and various malpractices that entail a non-status of accumulative 2.28 billion shillings. It is alleged KEMRI received 473 million shillings from the National Treasury for payment of risk and extraneous allowances, including arrears in the year 2019, with 60 million shillings being monthly capitation. Therefore, it is believed that for 38 months since then until November 2022, KEMRI had received a total amount of 2.28 billion shillings. The union says its request for the status and whereabouts of the funds through a letter addressed to KEMRI Director General on 28 October 2022 has never been responded to. Another matter is failure by KEMRI management to account for approximately 1.2 billion donor funds. It is claimed that a senior officer has misused the funds, a situation likely to affect research programs which heavily depend on donor funding, adding that the same official has not accounted for 12 million shillings impressed as per an internal audit report. Illegal hiring, promotion and appointment of some staff also being raised as a major concern, with the management being accused of failing to fill the position of Deputy Director, Human Resource, and instead requesting for secondment of a crony of one of the top managers from the Public Service Commission. An individual, in the union's opinion, was in bad faith because that individual does not possess the required membership from the Institute of Human Resource Management. Another case cited is whereby an individual was promoted to the position of Deputy Director, Head of Internal Audit, a position that was not vacant, an issue the union says it is abuse of office by some senior managers at KEMRI. With regard to Attorney General's circular on engagement of private legal services by state corporations, which directed that a state corporation shall not engage an internal legal service provider without prior express approval of the Attorney General, it is alleged that the Department of Legal Services at KEMRI has failed to comply with the circular. The same letter is said to have been sent to investigative agencies to have the matter acted upon, among them the EACC. In December 2022, an anonymous civil servant paid for an advertisement in the Daily Nation, writing an open letter to President William Ruto, what that person termed exposing how a single daring cartel entrenched at the National Land Commission is working to rob the Kenyan exchequer of 11.16 billion shillings. Duncan Haemba, NTV.